Scanlon kicks it away. Phillips is going to go down to a knee. Monte Bellamy in the backfield to the right of John Wassink. It'll be a quick screen. Now to about the opening drive for the Broncos of Western Michigan. Another short pass. And a nice job evading the tackle by Keyshawn Watson. And but they feel like they've got some pieces, and they showed it against USC. Taking off this time, Wassink up the middle. Going out of the pistol here. Handing it off, Levante Bellamy looking for space. And he's got the edge, and he has a play action. Wassink incomplete. Inside give. See what they do on 3rd and 8. Toss over the middle's picked.
The quarterback, I guarantee you D'Antonio's fired up on the sideline along with those co-defensive coordinators.
Yeah, they were -5 in the turnover category last year. And Josiah Scott securing his first career interception.
Yeah, they were -5, and they're playing Western Michigan, who a year ago had just had an unbelievable season. They're 2 backs in the backfield.
And they will give it to Gerald Holmes. He'll get stopped. Tim Dowst, who's the defensive coordinator for Western Michigan, said, I hope he doesn't play. I hope they put him in the doghouse. Here's a completion over the middle. Nice catch by Felton. Jim Bowman told us has really stood out along with Darryl Stewart and that wide receivers crew. Up the middle, a nice hole. Gerald. And he'll get the football once more. Patient. That is number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 in the keys today. Take care of the ball. Avoiding the blitz off the edge. Throwing deep. And it's batted away. You wonder, this spot, might we be in 4-down territory? Let's see what they do here. Diving attempt at it. They'll say incomplete.
We got to get that ball down inside the 20-yard line. Hopefully inside the 10-yard line. Then it's a key play. Field position is so...
Couldn't haul it in. Nice call on the field. Punter Jake Hartbarger's out there. High end over end boot. How about that? He had a great game against Bowling Green, did Hartbarger, and what a... After a great punt by the Spartans, Western Michigan taking over deep in their own territory, and they don't get a whole lot out of the crew, but they like what they have. Just a lot of youth. Jamari Bogan breaking a tackle and getting it out around the...
Here today after he died last week. You were assistant under him. What did Judd mean to you?
Well, he meant everything to me, you know, because I wouldn't be here talking to you if it wasn't for Judd.
His memories. It's Western Michigan. Handing it off yet again. Jamari Bogan.
Side, cut it back to the other.
Get it to him going left side, and he's going to be stopped. Well, they said they love Bogan on 3rd and short because his teammates called him Grandpa, and he will send it away here. And a nice punt. Darryl Stewart taking it. Flag comes in as Stewart is dropped at the 35.
Illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 7. 10-yard penalty. First down, Michigan State. Timeout.
I think it was the exact same 4 teams. I grew up in Big Ten country, Coach. As this Michigan State drive starts with L.J. Scott, so he didn't get the start, but they wanted to send the message. L.J. Scott, he's sending the message right now, plowing straight ahead. 3rd down and 3. Scott up the middle. First down. Had a crease here.
Pulled the guard around for the trap, and he goes all the way to safety.
Quick pass there. Flag came in late, and it's going to go against Western Michigan.
Yeah, they had 12 men out there.
5 after the penalty. We got all that sorted out. Ryan Lewerke, he's going to keep it. He showed last week he can run, and now it's a foot race. And Lewerke takes it to the house. Of number 14.
Oh, yeah. Watch it right there. Now, let me just tell you something. I said that D'Antonio doesn't want that guy to be the leading rusher. If he has a couple runs like that.
All the way to the end zone. Extra point by Matt Coughlin.
He wants to go. Worky does the rest.
This time it will be returnable for Darius Phillips. They made it such a point of emphasis to stop that man, and they did a pretty good job. As the Broncos start this drive in the right hash from the 24. Quick toss out to Levante Bellamy. And he's brought down at the
nail-biter.
Yeah.
Big win for them.
You and I were tracking that as we were prepping. As a flag comes in here, this is going to be on the Broncos.
Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
A lot of 11. Jarvian Franklin in the backfield, but this time Wasink wants to throw and dropping it on the cut inside. Anton interception that Wasink threw. Here they need 11 yards. It's complete now. Can he get to the sticks? Last month, so a lot going on for this man getting ready to boot the football away. And it's not a good one. A low bouncer. That's going to turn out okay because Stewart didn't have a chance to grab it and run with it.
Kind of came together. They wanted to honor him.
And a very cool gesture as they give it to Darrell Stewart on the reverse. Wide receiver on the back of their helmets. Very classy. And also a classy gesture by them last week at USC as there's a carry that'll get it to the 30. Still gonna...
These things really don't get the publicity they should get sometimes because it was great.
Need a 1-yard push. That offensive line, which so many Michigan State fans have their eye on here early.
Yeah, you look at that offensive line there. The exception of Brian Allen, they're great.
Lewerke off play action. And it is intercepted. Darius Phillips.
He thought he had him beat. He had no idea where Phillips won. And, man, he just sunk right back to center field, went up. Look at that catch. He started out as a wide receiver. I think that guy...
As we said, in all three phases. He's that type of player. Toss out to Giovanni. Broncos will start off the second 15 with a 5. Wasink hands it off. And a first down, carrying a little extra for Jarvian, 3 of them. That was the first play of the game for over 10 yards for Western Michigan. Short carry here. P.J. Fleck, who of course is now at Minnesota, went 13-0 and go into the Cotton Bowl. Hit as he throws. Wasink just in front of Keyshawn. Pressure they bring here, 3rd and 9. It's a conservative handoff, but a scary is deep for the Spartans. He'll take the fair catch right around the 10.
Got an empty set. Let's see if it's another quarterback run.
He wants to throw it, and he completes it. Felton Davis over the middle, bringing bad boys, just like the Detroit Pistons back in the late 80s. High throw. Flag does come in around the line of scrimmage.
Holding. Offense. Number 59.
From the 17. Off the fake give, Lewerke caught. Tackle just shy of the 35. Leaders for a tight end. This time they'll go to the ground. L.J. Scott. Just get 1 yard. Terrell and the wide receiver Corey Davis, but they have a ton back from last year as well. There was some grabbing over there on that side, but no flag. Saw a great punt earlier from Jake Hartbarger. Phillips is going to take the fair catch right around the 20. They want to limit him in the return game. Their 4 drives have gone interception, punt, punt, punt. They will try to change that tune right here. Wasink had nowhere to go. Try to take off, and he's
the linebacker. They brought the corner. 2 guys off the edge. He had no chance.
It's 154 for Michigan State. Off play action. Here comes pressure. Wasink cannot get around the edge. What a shoestring tackle.
He missed the running back. He's coming. He's got his hair on fire. He's going to get that quarterback. That's a big, big play.
Expecting a big down at 25. What do they have in the playbook for this? They go conservative. Just to get a little Mason on Brandon Gunn. Great shot there from the end zone as Derek Mitchell gets it away. And a chance for the return for Stewart. Well, he'll be dragged down on the other side of the 50. Piece to their puzzle. Hopefully he's okay. As Lewerke's going to keep it. He had a 61-yard touchdown run earlier. This is good. Lewerke has 75 of the Spartans, 116 rushing yards. This time he's going to fling it out onto the outside of Mondre London, the tailback.
Carrier, and that's the quarterback, and you don't spy on that.
They're going to hand it. This is Mondre London. Bring up a 3rd down.
Still secondary to Lewerke.
London will try to even things out, and he is able to get the 1st down yardage before being driven. 2 games last year. He was battling with Brian O'Connor, but then he broke his tibia against Michigan late October, and that ended his season. But a lot of high hopes for senior center Brian Allen from Hinsdale, Illinois. As a nice play, and we're happy to have his brother Matt Allen, redshirt freshman, as the backup center. We're going to see him from time to time. That is hauled in by Davis. Beating the coverage of Sam. Belton Davis, who had 2 touchdown receptions last week, has been the guy here so far. That went right through the hands. 2nd down and 10 for the 15. Faking the give, Lewerke. Down the sideline, he's got L.J. Scott. Touchdown, Michigan State. To L.J. Scott out of the backfield. 14-0. Extra point is good by Matt Coughlin. L.J. Scott down the sideline and dancing into the end zone.
Just running it in.
And Jim Bowman, co-offensive coordinator, said, you know what? L.J. Scott's becoming a better receiver. He showed it there. Darius Phillips, a chance to return it. This is what he does best. Down the left sideline and finally stopped as he steps out just across the field. They said they would try to avoid it as best they could. Jamari Bogan getting the handoff. Western Michigan State would hold on, though, to win that game. They have won the last 10 meetings. On a sweep, a great tackle, Levante Bell.
Well, Western Michigan had made some yards getting outside those defensive ends, but not on this play. That's easier said than done.
This week, and now another MAC school, Western Michigan, struggling to get anything going. Rugby-style punt. And it's going to turn out really well for the Broncos. It will finally stop rolling inside the 10.
So we're doing some things a little differently now.
Saw the numbers for Lewerke better in the 2nd quarter. And that was an interesting point. Things up. A little hole on the right side this time for Gerald Holmes. So what they've been able to do here in East Lansing. Delayed give. Out across the 20. Drop off from wins to losses in Big Ten history a season ago. Wide open. Down the flat, L.J. Scott. Mentioned he's becoming a better receiver. And the tail.
When Pete Carroll was there, things have been different out there.
They've got a good team going so far this season. That one across. Takes the handoff, flips it outside. But a really nice thing up here, a little better so far in 2017 in that department. Darrell Stewart went in motion. Now Brian Lewerke, there was nothing there.
Now they get
on offense later in the season.
Absolutely.
Why not? You got the weapon. And they do keep this away from Phillips, punting it on an angle out of bounds.
You'll throw 3 incompletions, have to punt it away to Michigan State.
A rush is coming. Wassink paid the price, but he was able to.
They got to think, you got to count for those linebackers.
This time Michigan State just rushing 3. Wassink tries to take off, and not a good decision. Far in the first half. Wassink, he's going to try to escape the pocket. There's nowhere to go.
And once
3rd down and long, up the middle. The Spartans do stop him well shy of the line to gain.
Hunter can throw it to him. I don't know that. He's 30 years old. He probably can.
Well, there will be no block. The punt gets away, and after all that drama, nothing really comes of it. 1 second left.
Get a little more consistency. Find a big play. One score, and we're back in this game.
Yeah, their defense for Western. Darrell Stewart waits and takes. And he'll be spun around. Flag comes in at the end of the play.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 38.
Still on the roster for 6 years now. And it has been a good thing, but not on that play. L.J. Scott will get the first carry. Got tripped up.
And Mark Snyder, the linebacker coach.
A lot of people are happy, though. Tell old stories, reminisce. 3rd down and 3. And not that time. Brian Lewerke's been so good taking off and running the ball, but Nick his way free. Punt coming from Hartbarger. Does get it away. Phillips not going to be able to return it. Michigan State happy about that. They don't want number 4 in black touching the football. BT, a Big Ten alum, I should say. Girardi. Handoff. And Bellamy's got a little space. Slip out. I need you to show me how to use Instagram. I think I've posted one thing on there.
You know I'm on top of it. Do it for the Insta, guys.
Here's a deep pass from Wasink. And it's incomplete. Giovanni Ricci went up to try to grab it.
Just like he could have put a little air on it right to the inside. And I mean, that's really a heck of a play. It was a heck of a play by the defender, heck of a play by the quarterback. And Ricci could have held onto the ball. It would have been a great play by him.
3rd downs in this game. Getting to him in the backfield, but still able to slip forward and make it 1 for 8 on. Good thing for Michigan State, though, that Cooper's out there. He got injured against Bowling Green, was limited this week in practice. On 1st down from mid. 7 tackles for him right now on the sideline. Hopefully he'll be okay. They'll give it to Jamari Bogan. He's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. Instead, it'll be a handoff. They'll stay on the ground. He's close.
They want to run it. They're going to run the football.
Well, they go quickly here, and they do run it, and it's close. Demetrius Cooper got right. That was Tim Allen in the hat there with the glasses. Davis leaping, and he caught it.
Good. Well executed. I don't know if your defensive play.
You're like a fine wine, only better with age. Lewerke taking off. He'll get to the 30-yard, this kid. And they love that he's just a sophomore. And it will be a handoff to Hunter Rison. And that ball hit the ground. And it's picked up and taken the other way. That's Phillips. And Darius Phillips takes it all the way back. Rison, he coughs it up, and Phillips takes it the other way.
You know, Phillips just rips the ball out of there. Man, this guy's got a knack for big plays and touchdowns, and they're not going to catch him.
They're going to review this play. You could ask the question, was forward progress stopped? But I don't think they ever blew it dead. And you're right, Coach. Phillips just ripped it.
And he didn't touch his knee. Stayed in bounds.
So Darius Phillips, he has 4 pick sixes in his career. To make it a 7-point game, Josh Graham. Absolutely. He's been so good for them on Saturdays as the kickoff goes through the end zone. But man, that's what Tim Lester said. Screen out to the right side. 1st down, passing the 40. Goes to his mother displaced by Hurricane Harvey. So he has a lot on his mind these days. This time they go to Madre London on the ground up the middle. For here in the 3rd quarter, Michigan State looking for an answer after the defensive touchdown by the Broncos. 2nd and 2. It's just going to be a 1-yard.
He wants up the middle.
He'll hand it to Madre London. The hole was plenty big enough, and it's a 1st down.
The best also.
Yeah, we mentioned Darrell Stewart, his mother being displaced by Hurricane Harvey. Now we got Hurricane Irma. And look out! Speaking of Stewart, cutting inside. launching out, and he is just short.
Yeah, he's trying to reach the ball across the goal line, but he talked about wide receiver sweeps.
And now they're just going to bang it home with Brian Lewerke. He's in. And Michigan State strikes right back.
Darrell Stewart, you can see why. Receiving, reverses, all those things that have always
State
been.
only 2:36 to answer the touchdown by Western Michigan as we look at this again. Well, the knee was down, but again, with these, it's so hard to overturn.
I'm going to tell you what Jim Bowman's going to say. Tyler
says call. Touchdown.
Redshirt freshman Matt Coughlin puts it up and in. Swirl. I'll have two. 21-7. Michigan State leading it. Spartans over 200 yards on the ground. Darius Phillips, who's been so impressive in this game in a couple different phases. Here's Dan Capron.
Illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 21. 10-yard penalty. First down, Western Michigan.
Yards is all they have on offense. Faking the give to Bellamy. Wasink. He is going outside long, but he overthrew Anton Curtis by a wide margin. USC last week. That game was tied with under 8 minutes to go before the Trojans would win it. There's a good gain on the ground. Seen a lot of Levante Bellamy.
Yeah, but Andrew Dowles had some good play and some missed tackles.
Here's the 4th sack of the game for Michigan State. This time getting in there, Raequan Williams, the 300-pound year, and as I said, the 4th today right here.
Oh, man, that big guy, he just did a little swim move and no hitter by the offense.
Here's Glenn Mason on Brandon Gaudin having fun in East Lansing. 5 minutes left, third quarter. Wasink, he airmailed another one. That was way over the head of Gene Yards here on third down. It'll be a ground carry for Bellamy. Breathing room out to the 25. Byron.
Tonight, getting to be night.
Yeah, it's getting to be nighttime. I think it works. Low punt by Derek Mitchell. Nelson splits two. Gets to the outside. Nice return by the freshman.
Happy Valley.
And we will be in Happy Valley indeed to see Penn State take on Georgia State as L.J. Scott is driven out of bounds in the
Bad boys out there, guys.
Oh, I don't know how much marketing material that has in its back pocket. Going to the left side, Lewerke's going to tuck it and run, and then he'll step out in front of his teammates. Fantastic crew. Rolling to his right, Lewerke. And that one is almost intercepted, and guess who? It was number 86 that he was talking to after the throw, and now the punt coming up. It's not Phillips, it's Bellamy back there to return it, but it won't be returnable. It's a nice punt by Jake Hartbarger, who's had a great hurt. You know, you and Jim Ressler went off, but that's okay. Handoff here from back deep in their own territory. Levante Bellamy for the Broncos, getting a little space. They've got a lot of depth. They're rolling quite a few guys in there, especially in the second level. Bellamy again, just as we praise the defense.
Like that. That's at least 3 times it's happened tonight.
Off play action, Wasink completes it to Eskridge, and then the ball hits the ground. They're going to say it's incomplete. He never had control. Downs in this game, they have 7 punts. Now on second down, rolling out and hitting Bogan, and then Bogan gets hit and dropped. The 8th time today that Western Michigan has had a third down and 8 or more. Long throw, incomplete. Anton Curtis couldn't. So they have 8 first downs and now 8 punts after this one for Western Michigan. Nelson dropped pretty quickly. 21-7 right now with 47 seconds left in the third. Pretty good job there by Gerald Holmes. A beautiful Saturday afternoon, week 2 of the college football season. Time now, the pocket collapses, but a great pass by Lewerke. He's able to find Darrell Stewart. What an effort there on both ends.
Yeah, they had him on the run, and he threw the ball.
13 yards out of the play. I formation this time, and a fumble. right at the line of scrimmage, but Lewerke falls right. Ryan Allen, the normal center, but Matt Allen was in there for the last snap. Now they've gone back to Brian, as this time the other Brian, Lewerke, keeping it, or 6, it was 6 because it was 2nd and 11, so 3rd and 5 now. Lewerke again connecting with Darrell Stewart, but he's brought down short. A flag, though.
Personal foul. Offense. Number 61. Unnecessary roughness. 15-yard penalty.
Drive formation. L.J. Scott is going to get the carry, and he's got the first down and more. L.J. Scott pushed out into the game for Michigan State. L.J. Scott, give it to him again up the middle. Not as much room there this time. 2 yards to the 9. It's Scott. Short. Good carry, though. Down to around the 1 before he... See if they go L.J. Scott once more. It is Scott. And the result is a touchdown. 1 receiving, now 1 rushing.
Oh, yeah.
Miles for the postgame. But yes, L.J. Scott from Hubbard, Ohio, as the extra point is up and good. Everybody was pumped up except for the Michigan Wolverines. Phillips returning it. Look out! Look out! Darius Phillips! Second touchdown of the game! And his 6th.
Watch it right here. And a great execution by the Broncos special teams. They just believe in the guy. If they get some things going, they know he's going to take it all the way back.
And he does it again. Yeah, I think we're going to be seeing him on Sundays like we speculated earlier. He's going to start flying the plane to the road games. Darrell Stewart will try to answer. But he couldn't spin free. Stayed on his back. So 28-14, things remain interesting. Thanks to Darius Phillips. This time it's Madre London. And he'll get rushing. And they will throw it here. Caught Rison, who fumbled when he was carrying the ball earlier, this time on the side of the Broncos. Up the middle across the 50 goes Madre London. And let's talk 2016. Everyone just wants to erase that, move on. L.J. Scott this time is going to be hit for a loss. Caleb Bailey, the linebacker. Less than 8 minutes to play. Lewerke, pressure coming. And he can't escape. The ball comes loose. Ali Fayed could not corral it, so Michigan State will have to punt. Either way, Western Michigan's still going to get the football. Down 2 scores as that one goes off the side of the foot of Hartbarger. They wanted to keep it away from Phillips, and Darius Phillips with a fumble return for their 14 points. Wasink handing it off. 3 runs of 40 or more yards. They continue to limit the Broncos on the ground and through the air. This will bring up a 3rd down.
And we mentioned it a lot.
Program. Quarterback John Wasink just 1 for 6 this half. Make it 1 for 7. Khari Willis, the center. Wasink. He's going to take off. Puts his nose down and plows forward for the first.
Some green grass in front of him, took off.
And now he's using that right arm to go deep, but it's over the head of Dwayne Eskridge. John Wasink. Big tip of the cap, though, to that Spartan defense. On the ground, Jarvie and Franklin. Just not much. He'll go for a pretty good sized throw, but it's incomplete. The Broncos need this. Michigan State rushes 4, and it is a first down. Wassink stayed in the pocket play. They're still in it, despite not having an offensive touchdown. Wassink, he's going to try deep again. No. No flag. Passing. Quick throw. Complete. Now to the, here they go, hurrying up. On the ground, Bellamy. He's not going to get to the chains.
So I'm going to do that little quick hook with one of the receivers.
Let's see if Wassink does that. It is a quick throw, and it is a first down. Quickly they go to Eskridge again, that time incomplete. Fumble return. Their offense has not put any points on the board here at Spartan Stadium. Off play action. He goes underneath. Jarvian Franklin getting tripped.
Receiver.
3rd and 2. Franklin this time with the handoff. Spartan Stadium. Going backwards. Oh, he flings it out to the outside. Jamari Bogan flipped it at the last second to Watson. Takes over up 14. L.J. Scott off the left side for 3. To have the gang back together, he said this team reminds him a lot of his 2010 crew that went 11-2. That was a pretty good year. Probably chomping at the bit to get another opportunity. They'll try to go around the edge with Stewart. And Darrell Stewart has the first down. That's in those situations. He showed you why. Not a whole lot there. And they have 53 freshmen or redshirt freshmen on the roster. 18 of them played last week. L.J. Scott, some tough yards out. 70 on 3 carries. Back to Scott. He'll be stopped. L.J. Scott. So that's it for